Well, hello and welcome to another Dominion Daily. We have Reset Friday, and today the third set is a bit hidden in my opinion. Oh well, there is Mill and Courtyard from Intrigue, and then a bunch of cards from Hinterlands and Allies, including an ally itself and two liaisons. Alright, as always, I will go over the kingdom cards one by one, so if you're not interested in it, feel free to skip to the part where I have a timestamp for the gameplay. Alright, we have Wobble. Choose two different options, +1 buy, +1 coin, +1 favor, or this turn when you gain a card you may put it onto your deck. And favors are those tokens that we can use to pay to our ally, and our ally this time is Order of Astrologers. When shuffling, you may pick one card per favor you spend to go on top. So the favors from Bauble might enable us to be a bit more consistent and stack our deck a bit. But yeah, +1 buy, +1 coin is not a super strong effect. It is a treasure, so it doesn't take an action to play, but yeah, not the most exciting card. Courtyard, +3 cards, put a card from your hand onto your deck. So essentially +2 cards, but with a bit more flexibility. And you might set up your next turn. Crossroads, reveal your hand, +1 card per victory card revealed. If this is the first time you played a Crossroads this turn, +3 actions. And yeah, very, very simple. Oasis, +1 card, +1 action, +1 coin. Discard a card, and that's also it. So a peddler variant, but it decreases your hand size, therefore only costs 3. If only there were a card that would profit of being discarded. Broker, trash a card from your hand and choose one, +1 card per one it costs, +1 action per one coin it costs, +1 coin per coin it costs, or +1 favor per coin it costs. So this one really profits off of cards that like to be trashed, if only there were one. Mill, a +1 card, +1 action, you may discard a card, you may discard 2 cards for +2 coins. And yeah, also nice, it more or less guarantees you hitting 5, and unless you find it with 3 estates in the early shuffles. And yeah, it's a victory card as far as Crossroads is concerned, so there's a slight synergy with that. And if only there were a card that likes being discarded. Wait, what's that? We have Trail. +1 card, +1 action. When you gain trash or this card is other than in cleanup, you may play it. So there we have the mysterious card that likes to be discarded or trashed. And yeah, Trail has great synergies with, well, Oasis and Mill are minor synergies, but Broker is a major synergy, I'd say. Because yeah, it's basically um, a way to easily draw 5 cards if you line them up and get the action back. And yeah, if you discard it with Oasis, it functions as a village. And also, if it gets trashed by opponent's barbarian, then well, you can keep the trail in your deck by just playing it, and even start your next turn with a higher hand size and gain a cheaper action card. Because Barbarian says +2 coins, each other player trashes the top card of their deck. If it costs 3 or more, they gain a cheaper card sharing a type with it. Otherwise, they gain a curse. So that's why I said if you trash it, if your opponent's Barbarian trashes one of your trails, you can just play it, and you will even gain a 2 or 3 cost action card. Berserker. Gain a card costing less than this. Each other player discards down to 3 cards in hand, and when you gain this, if you have an action in play, play this. So one of the more oppressive attacks, as you can usually play it very often, and here also notably you can play it non-terminally as long as the trails aren't gone, because you can just gain a trail and yeah, get the +1 card, +1 action from the on-gain of the trail. Finally, we have Witch's Hut. +4 cards, discard 2 cards revealed. If they're both actions, each other player gains a curse. If only there were a card that likes being discarded. Yeah, no, this kingdom is full of trail synergies. I think the only cards that don't really synergize with trail are maybe Bauble, Courtyard, Crossroads, right? All of the other cards really like having trail around. And yeah, I mean, let's see how this will go. As far as the kingdom analysis is concerned, since trail is so nice here, we do want to stock up on those as quickly as possible and as much as possible. For that means, or for that, to achieve that, we might want to get a few Berserkers, also to disrupt opponents' turns. And I mean, notably also Berserker allows you to, when you discard down to 3 cards in hand, to also play your trails, but usually I don't think it's all too strong here, because this will not yield you extra actions during your turns, and you might want to discard your trails to other stuff. But nonetheless, it is a mode that you can also use the trails for. Then I think, so to achieve that, I think the opening here is pretty clear. More, well, not 100% clear, but I think we're just going to sorry, go for some Oasis mill stuff and maybe top deck the mill. So we are more or less guaranteed on turn 3 to see the mill with at least 3 coppers. And um, and then we can already get our first Berserker to get the trail stuff going. So yeah, we just want to fill our deck with trails, with Berserkers, maybe 1 or 2 or even 3. Then put a few mills in, put a few witches' huts in, and it should run more or less nicely on its own. We might want to trash down later using Broker, but Broker is not great, especially copper trashing. Estates might not be that bad if we put in a few crossroads. You can also look at the kingdom plot, which looks like this. The thinning is actually at level 2, maybe because of Broker. Maybe Broker should just be level 1 thinning, because it really sucks at thinning out coppers. But yeah, you can, in principle, thin down. I don't think it's as important as in other kingdoms, because yeah, Broker Trail is good draw, Witch's Hut Trail is good draw. Like actually the plot doesn't account for all of those synergies with Trail, because I would say that the drawing tier of this kingdom is much higher than just a mere 2 level. There are a bunch of attacks. Let's hope we don't get cursed too much by opponent's Witch's Hut. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to discuss here. Yeah, opening wise already, I said the opening mill or maybe Oasis or mill silver. I think mill Oasis is better. Top deck the mill with the starting favor we have from the ally being present, and then hitting 5 on turn 3 to get the Berserker in and play it immediately to get a trail. Sounds really good. And or maybe even just get a Broker with the Berserker. The reason I'm not super, yeah, I don't think we want to open Broker is just because um it's not, yeah, as I said, keeping the estates around isn't too bad if we're going for Crossroads, so we might just want to trash coppers with the Broker early, and later, well, later we do want Brokers to trash trails with for some good draw. But early on, they're not going to be so relevant. On the 5-2, I would be somewhat sad. I think 5-2 is worse here than the 4-3. I might just go mill and maybe Courtyard to maybe trigger another shuffle, or mill Crossroads and also top deck the mill. but or maybe also mill bauble might be viable. Yeah, but I think aiming for that Berserker turn 3 is good. And yeah, let's start this game. Let's go for mill Oasis. Top deck the mill here. And let's see whether we hit it together with 3 estates. Let's hope not. No, we even hit too high of a number. Oh yeah, the next hand is just going to have 2. Well, nothing we can do about that. Well, what we can do is we can Berserker. No, usually I would have liked to put in a broker here, but here I like to gain a trail, just so we draw 1 card off of this hand when we gain this trail now, and then we will trigger the shuffle with all of those nice cards in it. And yeah, even though we have the two coppers here, then those next cards don't contain any estates, and yeah, and a bunch of nice stuff. So here we go crossroads, I suppose. Not super sure on that. But yeah, we do have to discard here. But we can ourselves also obtain another trail. I think here we want to buy a broker at the end of this turn. Play this Oasis, discard the trail, and yeah, draw this. And put in our first broker at this point. We'll hit 4 again, unless the AI... Okay, the AI does hit the Berserker again. Here maybe we just get a courtyard. We are going to have a bunch of village effects. AI doesn't hit anything of relevance here. Do we want to trash this trail to the broker to draw? That's a good question. I think we just want to try to I think we just want to try to trash a copper here, or even an estate. Yeah, okay, this is not super great. Okay, we do find the Berserker here. Let's get 1 more trail, I suppose. And then we can also trash this estate for coin and get another Berserker, which can gain us another broker. I think I like that. Here, let's discard those 2 and play the trail here. Not too bad. Awful draws, actually. What can you do? I dislike how many trails the AI is getting. Oops, I wanted to click courtyard, but I accidentally clicked crossroads. But oh well, play this. Now here, I think we do want to put in a witch's hut now. Play that. Play this mill to... we don't want to trigger a shuffle, right? Let's get 2 coins and just trash here. And we have two Berserkers. Yeah, let's just put in a witch's hut. And get rid of this broker. So, we do want broker trail, I think. So let's get rid of this courtyard. AI gains another trail here. But yeah, we can draw some cards. Gain another trail, just hammer those in. Now gain the last trail here. Now AI played its trail to draw one more card, but then we disrupted that. Let's draw first with this crossroads here. Maybe we find something that can discard the trail. Yeah, amazing. And we do get to the end of this shuffle. We can discard 2 action cards here. Okay, not play this trail, right? What's down there? Yeah, not play this trail, just curse the AI and even trash out a copper. And at this point, so now our Berserkers will be a bit worse, but we'll hopefully have enough village effects. Our Berserkers can gain us a bauble later, 4 plus buy. And here I think we just put in one more Witch's Hut and start trying to curse the AI big time. So we can play this Trail Broker combo for a few cards. And I think we need to do it once again. Just one card. Now this is bad. This is really bad. Come on. No, why do we find all those trails like this? Hopefully our Witch's Hut will find at least one trail. Amazing. We get to do this. We get to yeah, curse the AI once again. Can even now we can't gain anything. Could play the crossroads now, but I'd rather play a little bit later. So let's play the Witch's Hut again. Discard 2 actions again. Play this trail. Draw back up. Now here we can gain another. Oh, we want to get the actions first, of course. We can gain another broker and maybe another mill, right? And now draw up. Do we want to discard here? No, we don't have a bauble yet, so it really doesn't matter that much, but so we have top deck the mill now, and our no. Wait, we can discard here. Our broker can get rid of one more copper, and we can get that next Witch's Hut and feel pretty good about ourselves, I think. So here we discard Broker Mill if we are attacked, yeah. Just to have a great Witch's Hut start of turn. I guess we could have also just discarded Trail, one of the trails, and kept the Broker. I think this is good. So we do get to double curse AI here. Yeah, I want to keep those brokers around for now. Let's play this. And yeah, this is looking really good. Look at this. So we have 5. I think we won the trail split. I think we have 6 trails, right? And um, maybe not. Maybe we only have 5, but in any case, we can now gain a bauble. We can gain another mill. Draw up. Yeah, there's the last trail. Yes, we really split it 6-2. Now discard this to play it. This mill, discard stuff. Play this mill to discard stuff. Then we get to trash out a few coppers. And yeah, I mean, what really is there to do? We're ahead in points by a bunch. In principle, what we could do here is be greedy and just double mill. And with that, lower the piles a bit, and then on the next turn maybe pile out. I think that like we could also go for a province here, but let's try to push the game to an ending. I would of course not recommend doing this when you're not as far ahead in points as we are. Here we can discard those, even play this trail. But since we're so far ahead in points, it really doesn't matter. We get to line up witches, huts, and trails again. Our crossroads will even draw 3 cards already. Now this one will draw 4 cards. Amazing. And the rest of our trails seem to be down there. Yeah, what do we even want to do now? Let's play the Oasis, discard a copper, play this on a trail to draw cards. Now play the Witch's Hut maybe for 2 trails. Play both of them. Gain a mill. Now here we want to gain another bauble, I guess. So we will need to buy two curses to win, but that's okay. We could also just straight up gain the curse here. AI actually helped us there by getting that last mill. But yeah, here we can, it really doesn't matter. We can play this trail once again. Yeah, I will get another curse, and yeah, look at all of this beautiful stuff that we get to accumulate here. It really doesn't matter um, as we will only be able to hit province anyways, but we could have trashed some stuff to the brokers. Here we can just go for buy coin, I guess, and with those 3 buys, buy province and the last 2 curses. And I mean, we could even buy Berserker to go for those last curses. But yeah, this was a nice and rather quick victory. I thought AI was on our tail with gaining all of those trails. Um, but in the end, I think we just had a more focused plan than the AI did. Yeah, I managed to trash its estates and also a few coppers. But yeah, I think also here first player advantage really plays into the thing because of the because of the turn 3 shenanigans where you can guarantee to hit, or more or less almost guarantee there is a chance of seeing the mill with the 3 estates, but can almost guarantee hitting the Berserker on turn 3, already having the AI discard here, so then it essentially skipped its turn 3 because of that. Otherwise it might have been able to buy a trail or a broker. But AI did get some play in, attacked us on turn 4 with the Berserker. But yeah, that's just hammering those in. We did not have optimal draws in my opinion. Like the some of the early game draws were a bit wonky, but we did manage to smooth that out by then later trashing out. And in the end, how many coppers did we have left? Only 2. And those curses are only in our deck because we bought them. I think I like the way this game went for us. I dislike how the AI completely skipped Witch's Hut. And there are strong cards here. I'm not sure about AI aggressively trashing its estates and then going for crossroads. But yeah, I don't know. let me know what you think. At least it wasn't another slog kingdom like the last few days, so I'm rather happy about this one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will try to catch you next time. Goodbye.